Hi, this is Charity, and welcome back to another episode of the Royalty and Legacy series, or whatever we're doing here. So I think we're going to have this save become the forever save for my unmodded games. And I was going to hold off on having children, but I decided that we're not going to do that. So we have now Prince Fred and also Prince Giovanni. So we had a science baby between these two, and I have the on... No, I don't have the on ley line. I do have the decree, basically, that makes more children likely. So that's why we had two. And I have redone the castle. So this is the new castle for the Sparks family. And what I did is I took the castle from one of my old Let's Plays that was the haunted house for the Super Sim series back when Carla was the Super Sim. And I just basically redecorated it, recolored it in purple as much as possible because you know how the Sims is with purple. And we have made a luxurious castle finally, and I am in love with this bedroom. I like the way this turned out. Hopefully it's mostly functional. I think it is functional. So this is Zero's room. So Zero has her own suite now. And then this will be Aaliyah's room. And Aaliyah has her own bathroom, and for some reason Zero is washing up in there. And then Zero also has her own bathroom. So we have the study area just off of Zero's room. And then we have the nursery, which doesn't have very much in it because we just have two newborns right now and I ran out of money. But we do have a bathroom for them when they become infants. And then this is the little dining area with the speaker podium and some things there. And the main bathroom for guests. Then we put the chess tables over here. And then we have a grand ballroom with the throne. Finally, we can actually have a grand ball dance in this room. And then in the basement, we have the butler's quarters. So the butler has a bed under the stairs with a little table and all of the appliances down here, like the washer and the dryer. And we have a little bathroom just for the butler. Now, I wish I could specify that the butler not use any of the facilities upstairs, but we're just going to have to ignore that because he will basically use whichever bathroom is the nicest. So this is the stable, which is the old one that I had from the old lot, and I didn't change anything. I just kind of moved the jumps and the barrels back here. And we're going to get a move on with trying to level up our dynasty. Now, there were several suggestions about the information broker that there was some kind of trials that I could complete. I'm going to look that up because I don't know. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just complete this social puppeteer portion of this aspiration and then try to get maybe level 3 of prestige, maybe 4. I don't know that we'll be able to do all that in 1 week because we can't make any allies. And the reason for that is Juliet will no longer be an ally with me, and all of the other families are too high level. I think maybe the Goths might be lower level. Maybe I could try them. Hi, Bella. How you doing? It now is Bella the leader or her husband is the leader. I don't know. I don't think it would be kind of... Oh, no, don't be mean. Come on. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm guessing she's not the leader. If you can't make any sort of dynasty deal with the person, they're not the leader. I don't know why, but it has to be between two leaders. So you can't really make an alliance or an enemy unless you do it with the leader. So let's go find Mortimer. Okay, so we're best friends. Let's see if we can be partners or alliances. Hopefully he accepts. Okay, I would have been really mad if he didn't accept because he is a level 3 dynasty, I think, and I'm almost level 3. Oh, actually, I am level 3 now. Okay, finally I have enough to get mental affinity and social affinity. So we need at least 2 more levels, I think, to buy all of the inheritable traits. And then you have to start having babies after that. I was going to make this part of my Super Sim remake, but it's just taking too long to get the Dynasty up. So I think we're going to do one more episode and see how far we get. And then we're basically going to take a different direction with my Super Sim how-to. Now, we're not starting over with Pandora. So when I say remake, I just mean the how-to series, not Pandora series. All right, this is a haunted house. I completely forgot to change that. No, thank you. We don't want to be in a haunted house. Okay, there is a well in Dambélé, or however you say that, and we can do the trials here. Anassi's first trial. Weave a story. Spin a tale with wit and weight. Speak a story and let Anassi decide your fate. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I think maybe just tell us them a story? I have no idea. It's really not clear enough. Oh, and she approves. Okay, that was all you had to do, really? Okay, now it says offer a secret. I know what that one's going to be. I just have to tell the well a secret or maybe another Sem. Whisper what hides beneath your smile. Hold a secret too tightly and the web may twist. But share your secret and Anassi's favor finds you. And we're just going to share a secret with Tybalt about someone loving the Grim Reaper. I forget what it was. So Anassi's trial truth shared. Zero speaks a secret aloud. Anassi's approving gaze falls upon her. In gratitude, Anassi lifts a hidden secret and rewards her with steps towards noble ambition. Why are you fighting, Tybalt? Well, we're getting into a fight and I can't cancel it. Oh, okay, I did cancel it. Anassi's third trial. Spin the web, weave a trick, twist a thread, let another stumble while you rise. Let Anassi judge if you are clever enough to dance in the web. All right, I'm not sure what they're asking for here. Oh, there is a moodlet or a buff that says Trial Walker, Deceit. From starting Anassi's third trial, Zero must attempt a deceitful act under Anassi's watchful eyes. This trial will reveal if she is clever or simply tangled in folly. A deceitful act. Okay, what is a deceitful act? Maybe mischief? Okay, we'll try lying about our royal lineage. I have level 10 mischief. Okay, I got approval. Anassi deems Zero truly clever. Oh, and I just completed the aspiration. Okay. Even though I did not even meet Confidential? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I did discover her secret, but I have not met her. Okay, so we're going to have a grand ball, and this is going to be to celebrate the birthdays of the two twins. So we can't really have a birthday party for newborns, so I'm going to use this grand ball to celebrate anyway. Okay, so everyone is wearing masks this time and is supposed to wear purple. No, that is not your outfit. I really like that mask with this outfit though, so you can keep the mask, but you have to wear your normal outfit. Okay, so we will start the Grand Waltz, and it looks like I'm going to dance with Grand Duchess Cordelia. Okay, and Aaliyah is dancing with Tybalt. I guess if you don't pick a partner, they pick their own partners, and oh, how cute. Bella is dancing with Mortimer. And I actually like your outfit, Bella. For once, the random outfit looks nice on someone. Mortimer's is okay. It's not really doing very much for me, but at least it's not the most terrible one. Okay, happy birthday, Giovanni. Giovanni is going to be calm. And happy birthday, Fred. Fred is going to be wiggly. Okay, looks like they both got Aaliyah's green eyes. So this is Fred's everyday, his formal, sleepwear, party, hot weather, and cold weather. Then we have Giovanni, who has his everyday, formal, sleepwear, party, hot weather, and cold weather. Yeah, there's not really too much for infants in the way of royal outfits, so I did the best I could. Okay, and we appropriately decked out their room for having infant stuff. So I didn't have very much when they were newborns, but they certainly have a lot now. Since my caterer did not show up, I just got a banquet table. My mixologist didn't show up either. So that's why I had to get this thing over here. Because you can actually call to meal or call to drink with the drinks that come from this device. Whereas you can't really make a whole bunch of drinks for people and have them drink them at the bar. Okay, Virgilio, you are flirting with Aaliyah. That is not nice. Who's fighting? Okay, I was going to go insult Virgilio, or whatever his name is, and Nancy Landgrab is starting a fight. Okay, she lost though. And we got a gold medal on our ball. So Nancy, I wonder if she is the leader of her dynasty. I think she is. Let's see if we can become friends with her. Although I think her dynasty is a little bit high level for us. Okay, I don't know if she will accept it, but we're going to ask anyway. And I think her alliance would be sort of in line with our ideals anyway. So let's see what she says now that she is one of my best friends. She looks like she's accepting it. Okay, we have an alliance. So now we have two alliances, the Goths and the Landgrabs. At least with the infants, I can have them request to get fed, and the butler cannot ignore the kids. No, that is not where you sleep. Maybe I have a different butler now? I think I do. Every time you get a new one, you have to assign the bed again. Okay, it appears we can give our own partner a noble title, which will supposedly promote them in their career. Let's see if that will work. Okay, we're holding court today, and we're going to promote Aaliyah to level 8 of the noble career, because apparently you can just speed run anybody through the noble career once you are top level. Sure, why not? Aaliyah, you get to be level 8 without doing anything. Just like that, promoted. Okay, should we also promote Juliet? We still cannot elect to make a alliance from her dynasty. Does it never reset? That must be a bug because it says too recently. And it's been like a week. Okay, we'll promote Juliet as well. Oh, she gets the sword, I guess because she's a knight. It's not a coronation, so that's kind of weird. Now, since we are the top queen, we're going to go ahead and promote Aaliyah to level 9. Now, this might make her a rival, I guess, but hopefully that won't happen. So, Aaliyah, I know you don't even have the charisma requirement, but we're going to promote you to level 9. Oh, strained. A power struggle ensues. Ouch. Zero and Aaliyah seem to have hit a rough patch. Nah, we're not going to say we're strained. Okay, so she is level 9, and the power and status held by the top sim in the kingdom look mighty inviting, and it seems that Queen Zero Sparks has noticed Queen Aaliyah watching them. Both of these sims know only one can rule the kingdom, and an uneasy truce may not last long. Queen Aaliyah can choose to challenge the throne or respect her ruler. Queen Aaliyah won't be able to earn a promotion until the kingdom leader role is no longer occupied. She can try befriending or sabotaging Queen Zero while they're married to remedy the problem. Resolving matters in person is also an option, whether she chooses to be friendly or try more creative solutions. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen autonomously. Okay, and she's bitter. She has a grudge. Fine, whatever. Your wife promoted you. Why are you bitter? Now, it says that any child born into the dynasty will get those traits. What about adoptions? Probably not, but let's go ahead and check anyway. Oh, look, Cassidy's perfect. She has a crown. I didn't know children had crowns. Well, welcome, Cassidy. Hello, Cassidy. Okay, no, Cassidy is squeamish and has neutral confidence, but no traits. Okay, well, I thought I'd try. I didn't think it would happen, but you can always check. Okay, so here we have Cassidy in her everyday, formal look, athletic look, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. And of course, we have very, very little for the children in royalty and legacy. So yeah, there's that. Okay, this will be Cassidy's room up here. Yeah, I know it's a little bit dreary because it's up in the attic, but a kid would love a bedroom like this. It's a little round room with a lot of toys and a super comfortable bed. Plus, there's a tent outside and a playground. I'll make some more playground equipment later. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have the money. Should Aaliyah be shady? I guess because she's hacking. That's why she's getting that trait. Sure, why not? Okay, I spent most of the money redoing the dining room, so now we have an actual dining table instead of that little kitchen table. We have a large bar with 4 bar stools, and we put a coffee maker in here. I thought there was already one. Maybe I took it out and sold it for some reason, or somebody stole it. I don't remember. Anyway, there's that. And then we moved the dining room or old dining room table up here because this is more like a kitchenette set. It looks like an outdoor table anyway. So I went ahead and gave it to Cassidy. Now, Cassidy also has her own bathroom up here as well. I don't remember if I've showed that, but I did build that a little while ago. So we have a nice bathtub with a mirror and her toilet and sink. So this is going to be her private bath. And then she has her little bedroom over here. We have the big ship. So she has a pink and green pirate ship. and then the monkey bars and a tent. So this is a really nice upstairs area for a kid, and she has it all to herself right now until her two brothers get to be old enough to climb the stairs. Okay, for our Super Sim challenge, we have to note that there is joined a dynasty, that was obvious, became dynasty heir, and stopped being dynasty heir, are all milestones for whatever reason. And we have our first scandal, first swordsmanship duel win. And I don't think any of these... Oh, founded a dynasty. That's another one. But there's no... Oh, kissed a noble frog. We did that twice. I'm pretty sure that we only did that once. Okay, that's a glitch. But let's see. I don't think any of these are specific to the new pack, other than the ones that I have already stated. Now, there might be some that I have not found yet, so leave a list in the comments if you know of any of them. And I don't think we will be continuing this series for very much longer. And in fact, this is probably the final episode. What I'm going to do is, now that I've figured out how the dynasties work, I'm going to just do my video that explains how to get all of the traits, which, it's just obvious. You have to start a dynasty and get to, I think it's at least level 5, maybe 6, in order to purchase all of the dynasty perks that you need. And that being the mental affinity, social affinity, physical affinity, and creative affinity. And then you can start having your children in order to get to the final Super Sim. Now, if you also want to have the blue blood on your sim to start at birth, then you would need one of the parents to be level 10 in the royal career, which... that's fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for the Super Sim or not, because, to be honest, you can get it as an adult as well. But maybe just for the sake of completion, I will actually include that in the instructions. Okay, if you require people to wear purple gala outfits, it seems to pick much better attire. I don't know. But we are having the last grand ball and we're going out with a bang. I could not invite my child to the grand ball though, so that's kind of disappointing. Children should be able to come. And why are you making drinks, Zero? Okay, she wanted to make her own drink even though I hired a mixologist for this. Okay, we're going to start the Grand Waltz, and it looks like, what's your name again? Tybalt. He got started early and was actually dancing before I started the Grand Waltz. So, this is the end of the series, but we will continue this story somewhat in my Super Sim series. And this is Charity. Thanks for watching.